Hello, today I like to talk about the important year-end tax preparation checklist document that you have to collect before filing tax returns, because we are approaching the year end and it's good time to work on that. First is the marital status. If you have change of any marital status, separation, divorce, or filing separately with the spouse. The most important in terms of the divorce is that you have to have the final decree of the court to show the date of separation, and then after that you are going to be filing a different status than married filing joint. It might be a single after that. And also, if you have any new member added to your household, new child, new family members added, and if you wanted to add them to your income tax return, you need their social security, date of birth, and those information that has to be provided. And also, another most important item is the change of the address or change of home. If you have changed your home address or your other addresses that you are receiving the year-end document, it's better to inform your present or previous employers before the year end that they report it and send it to your proper address. Because changing address in post office, it might not be that much effective, because it is good, but it's not going to be always effective, because some government document, it might not be forwarded to you. So the best is to inform all the institution, all the people that you are dealing with. If it's government, send a federal and a state, there are forms that is simply send it the change of address and they will change it. So that make it easier, rather than when January 31st comes, then all of your document come to proper address. Otherwise it will be get lost, and then it will create some problems. And year end we receiving so many forms, which those forms are very important. We have to collect them, we have to keep them. If you have receiving like 1099 miscellaneous, 1099 interest, 1099 dividend, and the 1099 NEC for compensation of the services that you have provided. And make sure that those are very important to have all the accurate numbers. You should have it even, don't rely too much on the 1099 NEC. And also you will receive 1098 for mortgage interest. On 1098 they will show the date that you have borrowed money and location of property, and there are some rules on that which we don't want to talk right now. And then also you will receive a 1099-B from the brokerage houses for the stock and bond mutual fund activities, which it will show the proceeds and the cost basis. So we have to have that items. Or you might receive 1099 SSR for the social security that you have collected during the year. That will be showing a summary of that. Or you might have received 1099-R for the distribution of the pension or IRA, which it will be important to provide it to when filing the income tax return. Also, very important item that we have to know is 1099-K. If you have any if you receive the fund from credit card, Etsy, eBay, Cash Apps, and so forth, then they are going to issue 1099-K and report it to, from third party to IRS. So this was a law that it's supposed to be $600 if you receive $600 during the year from Venmo, from Etsy, eBay, and so forth, to report it to government, and you have to come as income for you. But the last minute they changed the law. They went to previous one, which it will be for 2022. It will be $20,000 of total received and or 200 transaction. So they postponed that one $600 rule to 2023. So in 2023, if you have any $600 received from Venmo or any eBay, Etsy, or any of those credit card, then it will be reported to government agencies, and then it will be your income. And very important items that you will receiving from entities that you have, like your interest like LLC that you are member and interest have interest, and corporations such as S corporation, which you are shareholder, and so or partnership, you are receiving the K1, and that K1s are very important. Is a pass-through, comes from pass-through entities, and you have to provide them. And also, if you have formed any new entities, corporations, partnerships, or even a Schedule C, or terminated any entities, it's important to have all the document collected and kept when you're filing return to have them. And if you purchase a new property, rental property, it's important to have the escrow details that it shows that how much you purchased, the date of that, and all the expenses that's related to escrow is going to be capitalized and added to the basis. And also, when you're providing this summary of purchase or escrow details, you better to have the statement of tax information, which is showing the land, building, or improvement, which the person which preparing the tax return, it will be proportionate based on your escrow, how much you purchase on the and then proportionated between the land, building, improvement, and then on the basis adjustments. And another thing is that if you made gift to someone, if it's cash or property, for 2022 is $16,000, 2023 is $17,000. If you had more than that, then you have to provide the name of the donee and the description of name and so forth, the property or cash. And then because when you're giving a gift or property to someone, the donee basis is your donor or yours basis. So whatever is your basis is the same as the donee or the person receiving. Another important item is the gambling, winning, lotteries, and so forth, which you are going to receive W2G, and these are the total amounts that you have in various places you have done gambling or lottery winning. Better to have all the losses also that you have during the year, which at the end of the year on a Schedule A, it will be offsetting if you're filing a Schedule A with some limitation to offset your winning. And it's important that you have the health insurance forms 1095 A, B, C, If you do not provide 1095A, your tax will be rejected. So better to have them, collect them, because it will be really time consuming to follow and find out where it is. So before year end or the January, try to find out from your insurance company. Also, if you have yourself family member that you have children, if you have paid tuition, you will receive 1098T or tuition, which will be beneficial on the tax return if you fall into the proper thresholds of the income. And the energy credit document, you are going to receive some kind of energy credit that if you have done some kind of purchase or installation of the energy properties, qualified energy properties. So those are also important to have them because you get some credit on that. And foreign investment and holding. If you have any foreign accounts in any part of the world, even during the year, even one day become 10,000 or more, then you have to report them all of the information of that institution, any part of the world, on your tax return, the account, address, and the amount. Also, if you have any foreign business investments, stocks, bonds, and so forth of 50,000 or more, then you have to also report them on Form 8939, which is a statement of specified foreign assets, foreign financial asset, statements of specified foreign financial asset on the Form 8939 for any place in the world that you have an investment of over 50,000 or more. And another very important item that I have seen many people are having problem is that if you have done during their cryptocurrency, digital asset, virtual currency, keep all the documents, because later on when year finished, then you're looking for those information, and the 1099B or 1099K, which in case of the cryptocurrency you might receive, because some of those 1099K on cryptocurrency, it might be considered as income if you have done some kind of transactions. So make sure to have all of those documents collected and kept in place. If it is the time for filing, provided to the preparer. Overall, I think it's very important to collect your information timely manner and without any stress. And when time comes for preparation of the taxes, then provide to person, and do not procrastinate. Make life easier. Happy New Year. Shahra Tadayon.